What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Darker Days here with a brand new video. And how is everyone today? Good? Great? Maybe? Dope? Well, I tell you, man, I'm mad, I guess. Irritated, kind of, is probably the right word. I don't know. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. The chase, man. The chase. Let's cut to it. Let's cut to the chase. I don't want to cut around the chase. I want to cut right to the chase. Right there, man. Check it out. There are a few things in this world that I hate. There are a few things. Burrs are one of them. TikTok is one of them. TikTok is just one of those things that I wish would disappear forever. No, but I strongly hate TikTok for this one reason. It's like the whole platform, the whole app, the whole user base is just extremely shallow. All right? It's like just really grinds my gears, really makes me want to kill myself. Anyway, everyone, welcome to my rant on TikTok. The definitive Darker Days rant. Quick disclaimer though, for anyone who thinks I'm some old head who graduated in 2006 or something, or I'm just a kid saying that I was born in the wrong generation, man. I'm 17, I'm gonna graduate soon. And frankly, I love my generation, but I just hate that we all have this technology and this is what we've decided to use it for.
Tactical nuke incoming!
But I digress. So TikTok. TikTok is a video social networking service owned by ByteDance, a Beijing-based company founded in 2012 by Zhang Weiming, right? And it's used to create short lip-sync comedy and talent videos. And in 2019, TikTok was announced to be the 7th most downloaded mobile app of the decade from 2010 to 2019. The only person here I'm proud of is Zhang Weiming, because he's 36 and already has a net worth of $16.2 billion, which is pretty awesome. I've never had the app TikTok at all, and I vow to never download it either. Mostly just for reasons like this, and this. But I know about TikTok because everyone insists on posting them on Instagram and on YouTube. And then it just floods my feed and it gets flooded with garbage videos like all the time. These super young and hip kids posting the most relatable videos I've ever seen. Alright? Now, for those of you who don't know, alright, there's clearly a hierarchy on TikTok. I don't even have it, alright? I don't even have TikTok. I've never had TikTok. But I'm not stupid. Right? Old pal Darker Days, Uncle Days, Uncle Dark, Uncle Dark Days, alright? He's not stupid, alright? He's been around the block a few times, a couple times. See, the pretty boys and the pretty girls all succeed and have fun making their own cute little videos, alright? Look, if you aren't Chad Chaddington McChadsterson with abs on your dick, you aren't getting anywhere, alright? The pretty girls stay on top, everyone else can go kill themselves, alright? You know these people have conventions, like e-boy and e-girl conventions. And don't worry, we'll open up that entire can of hydrogen bombs. Anyways, a group of e-boys, alright? A group of people, males on TikTok who are, popular, the cool kids, at the top of the food chain, at the top of the hierarchy, went on tour. Or hosted their little convention, right? Over the summer of 2019, it was called the Lights Out Tour. And just see some of it for yourself.
You are my heart, and we will never.
It's basically just middle school girls who come out to conventions where e-boys perform, and I use that term very lightly. Perform is it's like an overstatement. Is that a word? They don't perform. They don't even sing their own songs. And then they just take pictures with fans. And the fans eat it right up. And now for anyone who doesn't know what e-boys and e-girls are, they're groups of people who believe that they are quirky and different and unique. They wear striped t-shirts, Vans, chains, and those stupid dangling earrings. The nose rings are the only good thing to come out of this. Everything else has to go. These nose rings are pretty dope. And they don't really have any talents, personal interests, hobbies, personality, I don't know, any defining characteristics. Or, they don't really do things that people do. They just film themselves shaking their heads and waving their hair and throw in a rap song. But the rap song can't have any melodies. You just gotta turn up the kick drums, 808s, and the cymbals. And for some reason, girls really like this a lot, which is why they come out to these conventions to watch people who have no talent, mind you, who have no talent, no personality, who are basically just mannequins wearing wigs, and they love it. What is going on? Come on, I can do YouTube poop edits.
YouTube poop.
Come on, Patrick, give me a boost up.
Can we just this?
No way. I created this monster, and I've got to stop him. You're flying. See what I mean, Patrick?
Ma'am.
You okay, Patrick?
Nobody cares, right? All of a sudden, Chad Chaddington McChatterson with abs on his dick, who's literally just a mannequin with a wig and an earring, I guess, can just lip sync to any song. And girls eat around. They don't even have to lip sync. They can just dance. They can just dance. Garbage. All right. And see, e-girls are mostly the exact same thing, except they wear excessive amounts of makeup and have colored hair. And here's where my problem comes in. Because TikTok is run by e-boys and e-girls, right? They're at the top of the food chain. The middle of the food chain is kind of like comedians, almost, people who make jokes. And I'd say the bottom of the food chain is like adults who are trying to be funny, right? And so e-boys and e-girls run TikTok. And they're some of the most shallow and manipulative people on the planet, all right? Let's say you watch a compilation on YouTube of e-boys, e-girls, and it's nothing but 14-year-olds gushing over kids with the stupidest names, all right? And you know what's even worse? Is that these are the types of people who say that, you should really just love someone for their personality, when all they do is flaunt their good looks. I mean, it's sick. They pretend that they're just lonely and sad kids with no friends, and they just stay in their rooms and make TikToks all day. And I wouldn't have a problem with any of this if they were just expressing themselves in at least somewhat, a little bit of a creative way. But they're not even doing that. They're just trying to get the approval of middle school girls. And I just feel bad because nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares anymore about being different or doing what you want to do. Now everyone just tries and sacrifices everything that they have so that they can just get views from 14-year-old girls. Have any of them ever just stopped in the middle of a TikTok and thought to themselves that, maybe I could be using my time just like a little bit like wiser? Maybe I could be hanging out with like some of my friends, Maybe I could try and make connections or something. Maybe I could get a job. But they insist on making these stupid videos. And it's just that I feel bad because nobody cares anymore about being different or doing what you want to do. Now everyone just sacrifices all they have so they can get views and go on tour. All right? I compare it to kind of like those scene bands from like 7 or 8 years ago. I guess kind of like Escape the Fate and Sleeping with Sirens. They tried to appeal to a younger female audience and ride that wave. And it worked for a while, Sleeping with Sirens and Escape the Fate. I mean, Sleeping with Sirens were on top, I'd say. They really rode that wave. Like, one of their albums went to number 3 on Billboard, I think. They were at the top of their game, right? But then as time went on, the fangirls grew out of that phase, all right? And then those scene bands were left with no fan base because everything just collapsed in on itself. And yeah, those bands are still around, but they aren't putting up the numbers that they used to. And that's how we see this whole e-boy thing, this whole e-girl thing, right? Like a bubble that's about to burst. And eventually, all these e-boys will be left with no fans and no tours. And it will all disappear because their fangirls are going to grow out of it. In 5 years, no one's going to know who any of these people are, right? Because they don't actually have any talent. They don't actually have anything that makes them different. Because eventually, it gets old. Now take a look at this. I'm not going to call this band, they're kind of a scene band. You could call them a scene band. I'm not gonna, but like, they kind of came up in that same cohort of bands, right? So Pierce the Veil, right? Who came up in that same scene and played their cards right. Instead of trying to please a younger, immature audience and blow up much quicker, they stuck it out for the long run, see? And while their initial rise might have been much slower, right? Look where they are now. They've released 4 albums with their most recent Misadventures peaking at number 4 on Billboard, right? Injecting your fan base with like a younger female audience will get you much more popular really quickly, but all of a sudden, it can just go away in a matter of years because those fans will grow out of it. But then appealing to more just like of a regular audience and just trying to get your music out to people who actually care about it actually worked in the long run, because now Misadventures peaked at number 4 and Pierce the Veil has a dedicated fan base, not like Sleeping with Sirens. So if there's anything you can take away from this, besides that I hate TikTok, it's that doing what you love and trying to succeed on your own terms may take longer than selling out to an immature audience, but it will be worth it in the end, right? Because you'll have a dedicated fan base that will stick with you through thick and thin. And you don't have to be this fake, shallow, immature person. You can be who you really are. And you'll have real fans who will care about the real you. But I hate TikTok. Boy, do I hate TikTok. So be genuine. This has been your boy, Darker Days. Take care of yourself, boss.